Oakland International High School. We're doing interview teachers, how they feel, and yeah, and ask them some questions. Yeah, stay tuned. We back over here. We're about to ask Miss Leda the questions. Yeah. Hello.
Hi,
What's your name?
Miss Lena.
I got a question for you. You mind if I ask you?
Sure.
All right. So my question is, what is the goodest thing being a teacher?
I think the best thing about being a teacher at this school is getting to meet and work with students from all around the world.
I see. I see. And then, what is the worst thing being a teacher?
The worst thing about being a teacher right now feels like having to give grades and some students being really upset about their grades.
I see. Okay. Last question is, how you feel when your students being respectful to you?
I definitely feel disappointed and sad because I put a lot of work into building my class community, and it's hard when a student doesn't really want to participate in being a caring and supportive community.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
All right. All right. Thank you, though.
Thank you so much.
No problem. Have a good day.
Thanks, guys.
We back with another teacher, Miss Anna. We're about to ask her some questions, which is two, and to see the respond. So yeah. Hello.
Hello.
How are you, Miss Anna?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm really good. May I ask you a question?
Yeah.
So the question is, what is the best thing being a teacher?
Ooh, good question. Best thing about being a teacher is kind of seeing students grow over the time that I teach them. And I think when you're a teenager, you're in this really strange place where you're not a child anymore. You're not an adult yet. You're in this place of chaos between being a child and an adult. And that's when you form as a person, as into like who you are going to be for your adult life. And I think it's really special to work with this age group because I love seeing, ninth graders come in when they're still kind of children. And then I teach them for 2 years, and then they go to 11th grade, and they're more like how they're going to be in their adult life. And that's really special. And I really love seeing that and getting to know students in that time of their life.
Nice, nice. The second one, what is the worst being a teacher? Yeah, I know it's funny, but...
The worst. Okay.
Yeah.
So there's like the biggest part of my job, the most important part of my job is working with students. And I love that part. The part that I don't love is often working with adults. And there's a lot of like requirements. Like I'm told like, okay, you have to have all your students take this survey. The survey was not written for the students here who are learning English. The survey is written for like everybody. But like I have to do that. Or like standardized tests, or like the district says everyone has to do this, so everyone has to do it. So like and then like filling out paperwork and all this stuff, like all this other stuff that's not about dealing with students.
I see. Well, thank you for your time.
You're welcome. That's all?
Yeah.
Okay.
Have a good day.
Have a good day.
Hello.
Hi,
What's your name?
my name is Zach.
Nice to meet you, Zach, and thanks for letting me interview you. May I ask you some questions?
Of course.
All right. Okay. What is the best thing being a teacher?
I think for me, since I teach an arts class, it's a 12th grade film production class, the most incredible thing as a teacher is seeing students try things they didn't know how to do and succeeding.
I see. I see. And then what is the worst thing being a teacher?
I think sometimes the hardest thing being a teacher is when students choose not to do that, when they see what I'm asking them to do and they quit, they give up before they even try.
Last question, how you feel when your students being respectful to you?
Teenagers are teenagers, and I think sometimes you guys don't know what you're doing. So I never take it personally when students are being disrespectful, although students are often disrespectful. I don't take it personally, and I don't worry about it for me. I worry about that disrespect to yourself, being disrespectful to yourself. You know, since I teach 12th grade, it's your last year of high school, my students, and you're not going to get that time back. You don't get to do 12th grade over again. So if you one day choose to cut class, to not try, you're never going to get that opportunity to try again. And I think that's really disrespectful to yourself. You might learn something, and you might learn to love what you're doing in my class.
I see. Yeah, and then thank you. I just want to appreciate Mr. Zach for letting me interview him, and then thank you for your time, though.
Thank you, Mozzy.
No problem.
Great interview.
No problem, man. Cool. And then the last question, what is the worst thing being a teacher?
The worst thing about being a teacher is, well, as I just explained, I care a lot about my students, which means I'm motivated to work really hard, sometimes working long hours after school to be the best teacher that I can be. But especially in the Bay Area, where cost of living is very high and teacher salaries are very low, it can be very difficult to make a decent living, and feel like I'm being compensated enough for all this work that I'm doing. That's definitely the worst part of being a teacher.
Oh, nice. Well, thank you for your time. I really appreciate it.
You're very welcome, Mozzy.
All right, have a good day. Thank you guys for watching. Join us next time to see what students really do when not in the class.